Hey, what's going on? It's your boy back at you with another video. And I'm chilling out, man. And I just want to talk to y'all about something, right? I just want to talk to y'all about something. And what I want to say is that you fans on Instagram, on YouTube, on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, you are the reason why the NBA players fail in the NBA. And I just want to break it down for you that the main problem with the NBA today is that nobody wants, these players can't be criticized, man. And that's the main problem with players' development. That's the problem with their growth. And that's the reason why the NBA as a whole suffers. Because the problem with these players is, I'm gonna do a little light cursing on this video, but I'm not gonna be as bad as I was. But the problem with you guys is that you guys kiss these players' asses so much. That can actually work against them. Do y'all realize that? That if you have a player that struggles on defense, and let's say the people in his camp knows that he can't defend, that he is one of the worst, I'm just using an example, that he's one of the worst defenders in the NBA, right? But you know the people in his corner, they're not going to really tell him that. You know why? Because they're scared to lose. Because they know that if they step on his toes too hard, that they'll be out of a job. That you think these security, the NBA player security, you don't think the people that they hang around with, even their wives, know what's going on with them, and they know they're secretly failing, but they don't have nobody in their corner to call them out on their bullshit. Excuse my French, but I'm gonna go a little light tonight. And that's the problem with the NBA game, is that all of these players are being catered to. All of these players are being spoiled. Do you realize that in the NBA, right, that they played 4 games in 5 nights? That now these players, they have 4 games, they have what? Because I watch the Warriors. Y'all know that, right? And sometimes during the season, the Warriors will have, like, they had a game where they played Friday, and they didn't play another one. I think they played with Indiana, I think. And Steph sucked that night because he had 9 points. And anyway, long story short, they didn't have to play another game until Tuesday. Players in the 80s and the 90s, you didn't get those kind of breaks. You played every other day, and you played back-to-backs. And these players are being spoiled. These players, half of these players ain't even that good, make $5 million a year. Now they're getting $250 million contracts. Stupid money. And not even really playing like that. So that's the problem that we have in the NBA, that they're catered, that they're kissed, that the people in the camps, these fans are kissing their ass instead of just telling the real truth. And then the player wonder why he keeps getting traded. Because when somebody, let's say he has an assistant coach that's telling him, look, man, you need to work on your defense. You need to shoot. You need to be aggressive on offense, right? But the average player can't take criticism. So they're going to get mad. They're going to rebel. Just like there's an old saying I made up. The more you rebel, the more your life will be hell. You know what I'm saying? Ain't it funny how rebel and hell rhymes? And fail? Because these players cannot take criticism. They can't take it. And you guys can't take criticism. When you call out these players on their bullshit, when you call these players out on the dumb shit that they be doing off the court, then these social media outlets like YouTube, you get killed for just being honest about a guy. And then you got all these people in the corner, right? Tell them what they want to hear. Yeah, man, you are right, you're right. And you know they struggling. But a real person gonna tell you how it is, whether they lose or not. So that's the problem with this. They don't watch the people around them, right? You know what I'm saying? Like Nas and Foxy said years ago, right? Watch them niggas that's close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do. Cause you never know who might be smoking you. Never person know nowadays is the ways, right? See that? You catch that? They're not watching the people around them. And it's the people around you that make you or break you. Because you got people in your corners. Or like you got an NBA basketball player, right? They know that they're snorting cocaine. They know that they're drinking alcohol when they're supposed to be training or working out. But he has this person in his corner just telling him what he want to hear. See, that doesn't work. Like even the Bible says, open rebuke is better than secret love, ain't it? Ain't it better for a person to be open with you than lie to you? Huh? But no, you fans can't do that. Why? Because you kiss their ass so much. You worship them so much. And that can work against them. And then, look at Jordan Poole, right? I know a lot of people gonna disagree with me on this, right? His lack of defense, him turning the ball over, got him traded. It had nothing to do with Draymond Green. And I'm not saying Draymond Green was right for hitting him, but his sloppy play got him traded. Him thinking his ego, right? His ego, because he won that championship, he thought that he was bigger than he was. Some of the veteran players weren't even getting the shots. So that's what I tell you. Because you got people in this corner probably just telling him what he want to hear, his bad defense. He was one of the worst defenders in the NBA last year. You know, just like Draymond Green. Draymond Green doesn't score, takes nights off. But you know nobody's in the Bay going to tell him that because they're kissing his ass. And that's what's holding the Warriors back. Huh? Just like the Lakers. That's another team. Everybody kisses their ass. Everybody tells them what they want to hear. Yet you wonder why they continue to keep failing. Because the media's not going to tell them what they want to hear because they're the media darling. You have to watch. I'm going to tell you something. That's why I played that song tonight. Like Nas said years ago, watch them niggas that's close to you, right? It's not the people, it's not your enemies that hurt you. It's the people in your corner that hurts you. Because if you got a friend in your corner, right, that's feeding you bullshit, that's just telling you what you want to hear, you need to get him the fuck away from you. Excuse my French. And that's the problem with the NBA players. That's why a lot of them get on drugs. That's why a lot of them get divorced, get 2 and 3 kids, and can't pay child support. Because they got fans like you kissing their ass all the time. That's the problem. You are the problem. You're the problem why your favorite team never gets anywhere. Because what you hear can affect you. Do you understand that? If you got a corner, you got somebody, let's say you working with somebody on your job, right? But they're telling you everything you want to hear, and they know you're fucking up. Excuse my French, but I gotta be real with y'all on this one. They're telling you everything you want to hear, right? Is that a person that you can grow with? You got a girlfriend that's telling you, oh, everything's all right. Everything can't be sunny all the time, right? Just like you look outside, right? Every day can't be a sunny day. You know why? Because if every day was a sunny day, shit outside wouldn't grow, would it? Even the word says that he that looks at the sky shall not reap. And it also says that if people who wait on the weather, who wait on perfect weather, will never get anything done. Huh? It says that Ecclesiastes 11:4. I know I'm cursing. Call me the cursing preacher. But the point I'm trying to make is that everything can't be the way you want it to be all the time. And that's where a lot of these players don't grow. Because they got these agents that's kissing their ass because they're making money for them. They don't give a damn about these players. Because they're not going to tell you the real truth. They're not going to tell you stink at, like Kevon Looney. He stinks at the free throw line. He can't score. At some point, shouldn't it bother you that you're getting benched? You're getting benched all the time. I see Kevon Looney they do that to Kevon. He gets benched all the time. And he acts like it doesn't bother you? You don't have any pride? Just like Draymond Green. The Lakers kicked your ass. The Lakers sent you home, sent you packing. And what do you know? 2 weeks ago, a week or two ago, he was in Italy with, what do you know, LeBron James and Anthony Davis. Huh? You're sitting with the people who kicked your ass kicked, who stopped you from having 5 rings. That's the problem, because these players don't take this shit serious. You like losing? Just like I'm gonna keep picking on Looney, right? Looney's out here bullshitting himself because he had people in his corner bullshitting him. Because I don't see Looney, like I love Kevon Looney. That's why I'm making this video. And I'm telling you to watch them niggas that's close to you. Now, a person though nowadays is the ways, right? So anyway, right? I don't see nobody like Steph, Clay, Draymond. I don't see nobody in the gym. Everybody taking all these flights. The Lakers just kicked your ass. And Draymond is eating with LeBron? Shouldn't Draymond Green, you are struggling from the 3-point line. You can't shoot free throws. You have no offensive game. Shouldn't your ass be in the goddamn gym instead of talking on a microphone? Just like you look at Magic, Bird, Karl Malone, Kareem, Shaq and Kobe and them, and Duncan. They got their ass kicked. Did they? Were they buddy with them? No, they weren't. Just like the All-Star break, it was 2000. I think it was 2001, because I think Philadelphia, or was it two? Yeah, I think it was. But I don't know. Yeah, I think it was 2001, 2002, one of those. Anyway, Kobe Bryant. After the All-Star game, right? Which I think Kobe Bryant was booed in Philadelphia. And I think that hurt him a lot. But Allen Iverson said so. Let me tell you something. The difference between Allen Iverson and Kobe Bryant. And y'all gonna get where I'm coming from with this, right? Allen Iverson said, look, there's a party they're having in downtown Philly. You want to roll with me? You know what Kobe Bryant said? Nah, Allen, you good. I'm going to the gym after the All-Star game. He went straight to the gym after the All-Star game. Because he didn't like the fact that the fans was booing him. Huh? Shouldn't you be working? Like Kevon Looney, he has all the tools to be one of the best centers in the NBA. He can rebound his ass off, but he just can't score. And you got that sweet little girlfriend named Mariah Simone, right? She's a nice girl. This is not no hate or anything. But, let me ask you a question. If Kevon Looney got broke, if Kevon Looney was out of the NBA, do you think Mariah would still be with him? See, let me explain something to y'all. I'm gonna explain to y'all that a man who chases his purpose, a man who chases his purpose will never have a problem with women. A man who chases money will never have a problem with women. But a man that chases women will have problems with money. Do you understand that? Success follows success, right? It's just like you at the fishing pier and you throwing bait in the water, right? You trying to fish, right? But you ain't got no bait on the rod, on your rod, right? How can you catch fish if you don't have bait on the rod? Do you understand what I'm saying? But once you have that bait on that rod, you can catch all the fish you want, right? Or at least catch a couple. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm trying to say? I'm using Kevon Looney as an example. Yeah, he got that sweet girl telling him, yeah, you don't need to go to the gym today. What you mean you don't need to go to the gym? And these Warrior fans are crying about how they don't have a real center. But you're the center of the Golden State Warriors. Then you take that initiative to say, you know what? I'm not doing all these trips. I'm gonna get me a trainer. I'm gonna get me a former player that knows how to shoot. I'm gonna work my ass off in the gym, and I'm gonna prove Steve Kerr wrong. I'm not gonna get benched again. Huh? When Magic Johnson lost in 1984, right? He cried the whole summer. He cried after the Game 7 in Boston, 1984. Him and Michael Cooper cried in the damn locker room. They cried, man. You understand that? He cried. You know, he shot 1,000 jumpers a day. He shot 500 3-pointers a day. I ain't say 500 free throws a day. 1986, when the Lakers got knocked out by the Houston Rockets, right? When Ralph Sampson hit that goddamn shot, right? And Pat Riley pulled Magic in the office and said, look, I'm gonna need you to step up on offense. Kareem is getting a little older. I need you to carry the load, Magic. I need you to start being more offensive minded. Do you think Magic took that challenge, didn't he? And didn't that help him get 3 MVPs? Well, 87, 89, and 90? He became one of the greatest point guards in NBA history. He already was before that anyway. Do you get my point? That you can take criticism. That Magic took a lot of criticism for losing those back-to-back finals in 83 and 84. They got swept by the Philadelphia 76ers. Swept. Magic lost back-to-back. He cried. Do you understand that? But he knew how to take criticism. When he got HIV, he got killed for having HIV. You know how many people joked him? You know how many friends didn't even want to play basketball with him because they were scared they was going to catch it? But he took the criticism. He didn't blame somebody else. He looked at himself. He didn't blame nobody. He didn't point the finger at people. He made his bad decision, basically ruined his life, because he still has to, I don't think he's ruined his life, but he has to take medication for the rest of his life. And everybody's saying that Magic Johnson doesn't have HIV anymore. You're bullshitting yourself. Because if he did not take that medicine, he'd be dead right now. And as long as you take a regimen every day, you're gonna have a healthy. I ain't gonna say healthy, but you have a nice life. Because you're gonna have some complications, but you're gonna live long because he knew how to take criticism. Look at Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan, right? The trainer flat out told him after he lost to Detroit 3 years in a row. You know, the trainer pulled him to the side and said, Michael, if you don't start getting your teammates involved, if you don't start trusting your teammates, you're never going to win shit in the NBA. You know the trainer told him that? You think that trainer told him to stop being so selfish on offense because he cared about Michael. He cared. But young players today can't take criticism. That's why you gotta watch. And you got everybody that's in your company, everybody that's around you. Everybody that's smiling in your face ain't for you. Do you understand that shit? Do y'all understand that shit? Just like the song say, watch them niggas that's close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do. Cause you never know when you never know if they thinking about smoking you. Never person know nowadays it's the ways, right? Right? I'm just giving you that reminder that watch the people around you. Everybody that's smiling in your face ain't for you. Everybody that's kinfolk ain't kinfolk. Family members too. You gotta watch them too. They your biggest haters. I got people in my family, right? The only person who calls me is my dad. And my mother, of course. Outside of that, nobody wants to be bothered. Post things on Instagram, they don't respond. Families can be your biggest haters. And a lot of these family members take a lot of these NBA players' money. They got people out there that care about them, that's telling them don't go the wrong route. They don't want to listen. A man that loves wisdom or loves criticism, that's the guy that's gonna make it. That's gonna separate the NBA bust from an NBA legend. That's gonna separate the chump from the champ. The only difference between chump and champ is you, ain't it? It's you. It's your choices that makes you the way you are. Look at Kwame Brown. He sits online, and he's a sad little lad. That all he does is sit around and make excuses. Because he had people in his camp kissing his ass, telling him we want to hear. And look at him. He got people on YouTube right now kissing his ass, telling him what he wants to hear. He's riding around alone on a tractor, no family, no nothing. He's a miserable motherfucker. Excuse my French, but we gotta be real tonight. He sits around, he blames everybody else because he couldn't take criticism. Michael Jordan was telling him that he had to put in more work. Kobe was telling him to put in more work. Did he listen? Did his career work out? Because if you really look at it, if Gilbert Arenas wouldn't have been saying those things if Kwame Brown would have put in the work. Stephen A. Smith wouldn't have been saying them things if he would have put in the work, because he couldn't take criticism. Criticism will make you or break you. Do you understand that? Like people at my job, they told me I had to do more rounds, right? It was either do more rounds or don't have no job, right? That's the problem with these NBA. I'm gonna close on this. That's the problem with these NBA players. They can't take criticism. They can't take criticism. You fans can't take criticism. I do these videos because I care about these players. I do these videos because I care about people. I do these videos because I don't want people to make the same mistakes that I made. I'm not going to sit here and bullshit you and tell you what you want to hear. That's not a friend. That's not being a friend. And that's the problem with these NBA players, man. They don't like criticism. They get mad, like the coach. They want to fire the coach. They want to do all of this. They want to blame everybody else instead of looking at themselves, man. Look at Devin Booker. He completely failed in this playoffs. But then he wants to talk shit about Monty Williams. But before Monty Williams got there, what the fuck was the Phoenix Suns? They were shit. They were the laughing stock of the NBA, right? But you got all these people, these players kissing their ass. And they out of the NBA. Look at DeMarcus Cousins, out of the NBA. Why? Because he couldn't take criticism. Everybody can't take criticism, especially about LeBron. I'm not even going to talk about him no more as much. Because y'all cry too much for me, man. I thought I had some soldiers. But I just got a bunch of crybabies. That you guys are crybabies. You spoiling and kissing these players' asses are the reasons why they're so fucked up they are. That's what's so fucked up about the game in the NBA. Because nobody takes this shit serious. I got 3 months to get ready for training camp. Ain't nothing promised. They don't care about you. You know what Tom Brady said? That he said that the reason why I was so successful and I worked hard because I didn't want somebody else doing my job. That's why I come to work every day. Because I know I can be replaced. But these players got such an ego. They don't think they can be replaced. These owners don't give a fuck about these players. They care about winning that Larry O'Brien trophy. And if you don't win that Larry O'Brien, if you don't win it, you ain't done shit. But you got all these agents, all you fans kissing their ass. And that's the problem, man. Because you can't criticize these players, man. You can't. So I'm going to end it on this one. Watch them niggas that's close to you and make sure they do what they supposed to do, because you never know if they feel like smoking you. Never person know nowadays. It's the ways. I'm out.